And then who cares about Travis Hunter? Because Bo Melton is the new cornerback wide receiver that everyone's going to be talking about. Brian Gutekunst said he's changed his number from 80 to 16, so he looks a little better on the field. And that Bo Melton, at least for the first 3 or 4 weeks, will be taking most of his snaps at cornerback. Like this, originally we thought this was just kind of let's see if he could, fill in a little bit in OTAs and whatnot. But it seems like the Bo Melton experiment might actually be more than just an experiment. They're trying to have him fully transition here.
Well, I went to packers.com/team/players-roster. Bo Melton is listed as a cornerback on the Packers official website.
I mean, you can't wear number 8.
He's no longer listed as a wide receiver.
Does that mean he must be okay then?
I don't know if he's. We'll see if he's okay, I guess. But at least as far as the Packers are, do you think this is the Packers saying that like we're done using him as a receiver? If he's on this team, he's going to be a cornerback?
Yes,
I think that's true. But I also think he's regularly rotating in with the ones. This is a guy who, if you look at his athleticism, he has all the athletic ability to play cornerback. And cornerback and wide receiver, if you had to make positional switches, they're probably the two most similar positions in the NFL. But if you're giving him snaps of the one, this is not looking at Bo Melton as a gadget player or a guy who's like on the very, very roster fringe. They think they might actually have something here.
I mean, corners are pretty much just receivers who can't catch. So like he's athletic and like he has receiver experience.
And
so
he's drop experience.
Like, exactly. Yeah. But now all you got to do is just bat the ball down. Like, do what you're used to doing.
I mean, you do see like, to me at least, once you're in the NFL, I can't really recall too many times where I've seen guys really pull off the transition. I mean, in college, I used to produce the Inside the Garage podcast. Notre Dame had Cam Hart, who's now a starting cornerback for the Chargers. Cam was a receiver.
You can go receiver to corner.
No, I think you can. It's easy like that. If you're going to flip flop two positions, you can do it there. Especially when you're athletic. But again, cornerback, you're a little quicker. You're relying on some instincts. Like it is a different position. So if he could go out there, that'd be huge for them. I don't expect Bo Melton to be starting any games for the Packers. But I guess if you could provide if you could be Travis, like depth position, Travis Hunter, that is pretty reliable in regards to, like that receiving room, it's deep. But if a couple guys go down, like we saw last year, you need help, then Bo Melton steps in.
I also wonder how his tackling is.
Apparently that's decent from they said because of his punt coverage. He had 4 tackles last year. They said he looked like he could tackle. And he's an aggressive player. And if Nate Hobbs is struggling or goes down, like they have a pretty short leash receiving short leash. Their depth at cornerback is pretty low. So you have Valentine, you have Hobbs, and you have Nixon. And after that, like, I don't know who you trust that much. If you have a couple guys go down and Bo Melton can be serviceable while people recover, like it would be extremely valuable. I just don't know if I fully am I'm not buying into it yet until I see it.
Those are two.
I mean, I don't like. Yeah,
those are two old presidents, right? Nixon and Hobbs.
I think you're thinking of Calvin and Hobbs.
No, Nixon was the president.
There was no U.S. president.
President Hobbs?
There was no Hobbs?
I think you're thinking of Calvin and Hobbs.
Are you thinking of Katie Hobbs, the governor of Arizona?
No, he is not thinking of Katie Hobbs.
I thought there was a Hobbs.
Maybe you're thinking of David Hobbs. He was a deputy assistant for W.
Thinking of Taft? That's a shorter. Grover Cleveland?
Regardless of what Jack is thinking about, I will say this.
I think you're thinking of Calvin and Hobbs.
What is that?
The cartoon.
That's probably
the tiger, the stuffed animal.
That's
Calvin,
probably
the little boy.
So that's probably it. Yeah, Calvin and Hobbs.
So somehow Calvin and Hobbs made you think of president.
Well, I heard Nixon.
Well, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you be shocked to see Bo Melton take Carrington Valentine's job?
Yes, I would be shocked. But Bo Melton is a transitioned receiver to cornerback.
But Carrington Valentine is basically Bo Melton.
It's like a 5-star restaurant
without elite corner skills.
I would still be surprised.
If they're rotating Bo Melton in with the ones, which they're doing during training camp, the Packers think there's a chance.
But there's a big difference between, hey, we're trying to see what this guy has. Let's give him a couple reps with the ones versus let's actually put him on the field in an NFL game where Carrington Valentine has, experience playing as a cornerback in the National Football League. Like I would be really surprised.
Like a 5-star restaurant at the Carrington Valentine.
The Carrington Valentine. Yeah, that does sound.
Or res for 10 at the Carrington Valentine at 8 p.m.
I called the Carrington Valentine, and we'll be showing up at 8.
Yeah, or like a nice hotel. Yeah,
the Carrington. Yeah, I can see that.
The Carrington Valentine.
You're having a wedding at the Carrington Valentine.
Yeah, get yourself a cocktail.
Maybe Bo Melton is the weapon they need to shut down Justin Jefferson.
It's possible.
If I'm telling you, if at any point next year I see Justin Jefferson line up across from Bo Melton, I'm going to be frothing at the mouth.
Spam the X button.
Spam the X button. And then JJ McCarthy.
No, I'm not spamming the X button. I'm letting Justin Jefferson have a second because he'll be wide open 20 yards down.
True. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so we can don't scroll down anymore, Jack, on the thing because I have the game. I do want to play. We won't get into the quotes. What thing will be kind of lame, I think, but. I do want to play you guys a couple.
Great way to open a segment, Paul. This is going to suck.
Well, Ziggy, you already guessed the Titans one, and I'm assuming you're going to know the other two I'm talking about.
Let's play the game.
But no, I did want to play this for you guys. This was Tyreek Hill talking about Justin Jefferson. I just thought this was hysterical. So, again, I'm sorry, guys. We're not a fully functional podcast where producer Zach's not here, so I can't show you the video too, but the audio is just really funny. Listen to this. If it plays, play.
My sons, they.
What the hell is this?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to play the. Oh, here we go.
My sons, they be on my head. They be like, "Dad, Justin Jefferson, dog." My kids are like Justin Jefferson fanatics, so they really enjoy Justin Jefferson a lot. So, I was talking to my son on FaceTime last night. And his mom told me, she was like, one of the kids came up to him and was like, "Hey, you Tyreek Hill's son?" He was like, "Nah, Justin Jefferson, my dad." I'm like, so I got him on FaceTime. I'm like, so Justin Jefferson is your dad? He was like, "Nah, Dad." I was like, "Well, tell Justin Jefferson to take care of Disney World." I
thought that was so funny.
Was FaceTiming Jair Alexander?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I thought that was great. And then
Jefferson's earned dad status.
And then listen to this one too. I mean, there were a couple great quotes from I guess, yeah, see if you could guess this one. I thought this was also phenomenal here.
How do you feel about how asking that?
I mean, whether you were in a coma when I answered Tom's question or typing on your phone or tweeting, I don't know, but I spent 5 minutes answering that question. And I could go back through it, but I'd rather not.
Can you guys guess who that was? I thought that was just hysterical.
I would have thought that was Bill Belichick.
Whether you were in a coma.
Sounds like Belichick.
The voice sounds familiar.
You've heard the voice before.
Yeah.
It's a head coach.
That's funny. Who would talk? Sean Payton.
He would say something like that, but it's not Sean Payton. Ziggy, you're close.
I'm close.
If you could put that together.
Oh, it's Vrabel.
Yes.
Yes. He's learned from Belichick, just like, unless they're asking you about long snappers, just be a jerk.
Which I do think, I mean, yeah, if I were up at the podium, I might, there's a more polite way of phrasing
100%. Yeah.
But, Mike Vrabel doesn't seem like the kind of guy to screw around too much, so. I love he's like, if you were in a coma or something over here.
Tweeting on your phone or...
The Patriots could use a little bit of that Belichick again, though. They got to get back in line.
They were great with that, yeah.
Yeah, they got to get back in line with this team. We'll see how he does. And then this is the last one. I thought this was another great quote. I think they say his name off the top, so we'll see. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, here we go, right?
Having a sense of urgency when it comes to competing right away, just as a team here. What do you think would constitute success for you guys this season?
Oh, we got to win a ton. We got to win a bunch of games. There ain't nothing. I can't even imagine anything. I've been winning 10 games a year for 20 years or something. I mean, what are my expectations? We're going to win a bunch, and I don't care. Who hears that? I mean, it doesn't matter to me. It ain't about what anybody hears. It's about what we do, and so that's why expectations are really high. The standards need to be so that the expectations can be met. We'll see what happens. I wish I could get.
There you go,
Kyle Shanahan.
He's been head coach for 20 years, he said.
He's winning 10 plus games every year.
For 20 years.
Oh, I missed the 20 years. Andy Reid.
He's a very recognizable voice. I feel like this guy's very doable.
Yeah, he does.
That's not Andy Reid. Andy Reid's way stronger than that.
You can reason out who this is. A guy who's won a bunch of games that was clearly just hired by a new team. because he's talking about how he's going to change things there.
And he was coached for a long time.
Ziggy, I know Ziggy knows right now.
You could just reason this.
All right, wait, can Jack get there?
Coached for a long time, won 10 plus games several times. So one of the better ones.
New head coach, yep, for a team.
New head coach for a team.
Older guy, wins a lot, new head coach for a team.
Pete Carroll.
Yeah. Nice job.
Bang, bang, bang.
Good work there.
Great reasoning skills.
I thought those were great quotes across the board. And Vegas.
That's the most fun part about training camp.
Yeah, no, some of the press conference quotes. I also had the Titans one in there when they were like, "No, we're not good enough to win the Super Bowl." Like, that was awesome. But people are starting to buy into the Raiders. I mean, as you guys know, I produced Nick Wright's show, and Nick came on and he loves Vegas. He thinks they're going to the playoffs. That was his like lock of the. Yeah, by the time I say this, it will be out. That was his like lock of the not lock, but his bet
of the season
for futures bet. Yeah, he put in a futures bet, and it was the Raiders to make the playoffs. And maybe I need to look a little bit more carefully at Vegas. I don't know. I guess if Gino has a good year and you have Genti now, the defense should be better. Like, yeah, there's a world that could compete for a wild card.
Not better than Denver, the Chargers, the Chiefs.
This team's not bums.
They need things to break right.
They're not bums. They're the worst team in the division.
Yeah, I agree. But they need things to break.
I'd feel a lot better if they had a wide receiver.
Yeah, that would be very helpful.
Do they have a single wide receiver on this roster?
They still have Jacoby Myers, right?
I'm not counting Jacoby Myers as a wide receiver.
They're
Michael Mayer.
He did have 1,000 yards last year, but that was all volume. I mean, then you've got like
it's Bowers. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, Bowers is their number one.
Yeah, but when was the last time a team that didn't have Patrick Mahomes at quarterback and had just a tight end as their only receiving threat did anything?
We say that again.
The Patriots.
The Patriots. Yeah.
Yeah. So you need if Geno Smith is an all-time Hall of Fame quarterback, they can get it done that way.
And the Steelers, Heath Miller.
Yeah, Antonio Gates was really good. I mean, Vincent Jackson was a beast, though, back then.
We also had Hines Ward.
Oh, yeah, you did it.
Yeah, no, it's this Raiders team is rough, but who knows?
They got Jack Beck, the TCU kid, second round pick.